End user going to use? They're going to use possibly a client operating system. Windows XP, Windows 7, and of course now we have Windows 8. Let's talk a little bit about Windows 8 itself. Microsoft wanted to give the end user the experience of working and having fun at the same time. They designed this Metro-style start menu, which allows it to be tile-based, configured, customizable, and grouped so that users can get more things done in a central location versus clicking on Start, going to All Programs, and then going to a particular folder, and then looking for the icon they want to launch. So they made it tile-based. And of course, this integrates well with their touch feature or touch tablets. But before getting into Windows 8, there are some requirements, or what I usually say, Microsoft recommended minimum requirements for the operating system to run. The great part is if you have Windows 7 deployed in your infrastructure, or if you've upgraded to Windows 8 and you have that infrastructure there, Windows 8 will work seamlessly with this hardware. Only technical issue, again, the biggest issue or challenge I run into is that video driver. Sometimes it takes, sometimes it doesn't. You want to make sure you have the appropriate driver or drivers in that situation. Now, Microsoft recommends, and what I usually do is I double whatever the minimal requirements are. This way the operating system just runs a little more proficient and you're able to do more with it. They recommend 1 gigahertz processor or faster. Okay, 1 gigabit of RAM there for 32-bit installations. They want a minimum of 2 gigs for a 64-bit operating system. Hard disk space, again, for 32-bit, 16 gigs is recommended. And of course, for the 64-bit, you have 20 gigs. Of course, graphic cards by minimum, any device that uses that, or the WDDM, the Windows driver for display. But there are some additional requirements to use certain features of Windows 8. For example, if you want a touch feature, that monitor or device must support multi-touch. You also have the snap feature. Anybody use the snap windows in Windows 7? You drag the window, it's snapped over, you drag another one, snapped over, you can work between 2 different programs or areas. Well, by recommendation, you need a screen resolution of 1024 by 768. Okay? But for the snap feature to really work, you need the 1366 by 768. So this is the recommended resolution, but for the snap feature,